Good afternoon, everybody. You are watching Multi-Vortex Forecasts. Today is Friday, January 9th, 2026, and today we'll be covering the weather. So very quickly, we're going to touch on the smaller storm systems before we get into today's major story, the severe system down here in the south. Up here in Washington, we got some westerly flow. That'll bring some moisture from the ocean onshore, and that will run into the mountains. We'll see some rain up there. Down here in Colorado, you can see the trough is it's very weirdly shaped, so we're gonna have plenty of diffluence down there. We have some rain. It'll move a bit east into Kansas through today, and then associated with the big storm system down here is the low up here. That low system is bringing rain. It's gonna bring rain to pretty much the entire Northeast today. Currently bringing rain to areas like Michigan and Ohio. But as we move south, as we see the cold front associated with it, that is going to run into some very high dew points down here. There's plenty of moisture down here for storms to develop, and they already have this morning. The cold front's pushing into it. Storms are firing. We've had a few tornado warnings already. We'll continue to see storms throughout the day. We got plenty of low-level shear. The Jackson, Mississippi Cape value measured this morning was about 700. So we got some instability. In daytime heating will add to the instability throughout the day. We're expecting some more storms to fire later in the day. Overall convective mode's more set up for wind and hail with the southwesterly flow of wind shear. But as mentioned, instability and low-level shear is enough that we have seen, and we will probably continue to see some tornadoes throughout the day. The setup will be pretty similar tomorrow with a cold front stretching down the eastern U.S. We're going to see a lot of rain in similar areas, but unlike today where the severe threat's mainly located on Louisiana and Mississippi, the dry line will be further east, more over about Georgia and up to the Carolinas. So that's where our main threat's going to be tomorrow. The likelihood of seeing storms will be highest in those states, along with Alabama, which models currently shows having the highest Cape values tomorrow. So that's where fuel will be most prevalent and available for storms to fire. But storms will stretch all the way up the U.S. East Coast, even up into Michigan. This will all be caused by this trough. Overall, tomorrow's severe threat looks to be much more limited than today, as we will have even less instability than today for storms to fire. Overall, as we move past tomorrow, the main story with the weather will be this trough still. This trough will cool down much of the eastern U.S. We've been seeing very unseasonably warm temperatures these past few days, but this trough will bring an end to that with the cold polar air it'll bring in. And then the weather should calm down next week as we move in the zonal flow. Not much in terms of weather we're looking at early next week. But that about wraps things up. Thank you as always for watching Multi-Vortex Forecasts. Please leave a like, and you guys have a good rest of your day.